How you guys doing? I hope this looks alright. I got a new phone case and it doesn't fit in my thing like I wanted to. But oh well. Anyway, I know it's been a while since I made a video. Fucking busy. World's falling apart. Cost me a fortune to go to work because of gas. You know, can't open Keystone pipelines. Everybody in government, right down to the so-called commander-in-chief, lies to us. But anyway, that's not the reason I made this video. It was a bitch about, you know, normal shit everybody else is bitching about. This is why I made it. I'm making this video. So, you ever go to Walmart? And as you're like going through, there's usually like guys, I don't know. In Ohio, you can change your energy supplier for gas or electric as much as you want. There's really no penalty to it. They might say they're going to charge you $25, but the most they can do is put it on your credit report, which they don't count because they can't put on your credit report for some reason, some kind of loophole in the law. I don't know. I know there's a reason for it. Somebody told me once. I just forgot. Anyway. Sometimes you have guys just show up at your door, like, wanting to change your energy supplier. You know, sometimes they have them at Walmart. Well, also at Walmart, they'll have the cable company there, you know? Like, you're shopping, and then they're, excuse me, sir, excuse me. Who's your cable company? Oh, yeah? Would you like to switch to us? We can make you a great deal. You gotta watch out for these guys, because they got me, almost. So I went to the restroom. I left my old lady in the food aisle, and I'm like walking over by the toys, and the Spectrum guy, he tries to grab me. Excuse me, sir, who do you got for your cable and internet? And I'm like, you guys, which was true. I wasn't lying. I was like, yeah, I think I cracked the joke with him real quick. I kept going. I had to piss. So I go take my pee. I go back, find my old lady. We go get some dog food for the dog. And there, at the top of the dog food bag, there's a big hole in it. I didn't notice when I grabbed it off the shelf. You know, 15-pound bag of dog food. I'm like, oh man, if I would have flipped it up the other way, that would have made a mess. So she's like, oh, I need to get, you know, I forget what she said. Something in the craft section. I said, all right, I'm going to run back to the dog food, put this bag back, grab a new bag, and let somebody know. I'll meet you over there. As I start walking to the craft section to meet up with her, I see her. She got caught. She's not real good at being mean to people, especially people she doesn't know. And she's not real good, like if I go by and there's like the energy people are there and they're trying to get me to switch my electric or gas supplier, I'll look at their little lanyard they got or their little table they got set up, and when they ask me who I got, I say their name. Even though I don't. Like, I don't want to deal with you people. Like, I'm here to get what I gotta get, and I gotta get out. Like, I don't have time for that shit. So I'll lie. Sue me. I'm like, oh, I got you guys. Yeah, I was here yesterday. The dude that was here yesterday hooked me up. And they're like, oh, okay. They leave you alone. Thanks for your support. Or whatever they say. And I'm like, yeah, piss off. Anyway, they got her, and I walk around the corner. They're talking to her. I was like, shit. So I walk up to her, and I was like, babe, they already tried to get me. And she's like, well, I told them we had them. And he was like, yeah, but she said you have Hulu plus live TV. I was like, yeah, because it's connected to my ESPN Plus and my Disney Plus. You know? And he's like, well, I can. The guy starts talking. He's like, we can get you, you know, Spectrum TV with all these channels, right? And he hands me a channel list, and there's a shitload of channels. And I'm like skimming through it. I'm like, some of these channels are the same thing. Like, you got those 3 Nickelodeons on here. Just different channel numbers. Oh, this one's HD and this one. Like, yeah, I get that, but you make it look like it's a lot more than what it is, you know? If there's 100 channels there, there's really like 60. Because a few of them are doubled or tripled. Anyway. So he's talking away, and he's like, well, this is what you're paying for internet. And I'm like, yeah. That's what I've been paying for internet. He's like, well, really, we can lower your internet, and then you do this, and then we get you this thing, and this is the TV package you'll get, and it'll be like $100, and you'll have this. You know, when you get the box, take the box back, that'll save you $10 a month. And I'm like, that's what I pay now, $99.99 on the penny. That's what I pay for just high-speed internet. And he's like, oh, no, you'll get this and this and this. All right. Like, I probably won't use the TV, but I'll get the TV and it'll cost me like $2 more a month, whatever. Maybe the kids can use it, like, on the app or whatnot. Like, I'm still not going to get rid of my Hulu. So anyway, we go home. After I deal with these guys, we get what we want, go home. I get an email from Spectrum. My new internet bill's gonna be like, my internet cable bill's gonna be like $170. And $20 of that's a one-time fee. So it's gonna be like $150 a month. I said, what the fuck? So I called Spectrum up the next day, like, look here, man, like, I don't want none of this shit if that's the way it's gonna be. The guy on the phone said, I don't know what that guy was talking about, but there is no way, if you take this box back, you won't get some of these channels that are in this list. You need the box for these channels. He's like, yes, you can use the app, so you don't need the box, but there's some things you won't get without it. On top of that, he's like, there's no way we can offer you this internet with that TV package at the price he gave you. I'm like, I'm looking at the paper. He wrote all this down. The guy said, not possible. So pay attention to that shit, man. Like, I should have asked more questions, but the dude was like, oh yeah, this is what it is. And I was like, yeah, if that's what it's gonna be, whatever. Like, I was just sick of dealing with them. Like, what's $2? Like, I'll get some more cable, I guess, you know, the kids can put it on their Xbox or whatnot. Like, they can't already put the Hulu on there, but you know what I mean. Maybe it'll get used, maybe it won't. You just gotta watch that shit, man. You gotta watch these people. They'll get you. And the guy even told me, he was like, I don't know if these guys are actual Spectrum employees, because I gave the dude his name. I was like, this is his name. I was like, and he ain't even from around here. I live in Ohio, in northern Ohio. That dude was from like Kentucky or West Virginia or something. And they were like, yeah, I don't know if they're like a third-party employee or an actual employee of Spectrum that go to these places. He was like, but yeah, I don't know how he did that. So I'm just saying, just throwing that out there. I don't know, like maybe they get commission for getting that, but he thought he had a deal. This guy's smarter than that, you know. Terry, oh, lady's like, well, why would they lie? I'm like, listen, some people might not do that. Some people might not be like, you know, fuck that, I'm a call. Some people might be like, ah, well, fuck it, it's $40 a month. I'll just keep it anyway, you know? If he gets a couple people a day to do that, he's making his commission. And I gotta pick up Josh. We gotta go to work. So, I don't know, I'm on nights all week. I'll try to make another video here soon for sure. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll be back. You know you can't keep me going forever.